Hi, and welcome back. We're playing Ostriv, and this is the episode 18, the 18th episode of this gameplay. I think we will soon be experiencing enough problems with my computer in this game that I will just have to call it an end to the series because it keeps crashing on me, and I don't think it has anything to do with the game. I just think it has to do with my computer. So yeah, um, right now I'm just looking at the what we have in store, the resources in the city, just to see what we are missing and what we might have a surplus of, and we have a lot of stuff, but we do not have a lot of food all the time, and that keeps bothering me. So I think we will have to get into more trading of the food resources just because I cannot seem to get a hang of how to how to have enough food for the city to survive. So yeah, also considering trading off some clothes there, but 75 isn't c- very much, so I don't think it's really worth it. Well, I just to to try trading off some more. I feel like clothes, they I spend a lot of time making the clothes, so the amount I get in return for selling it off, I don't think that is. I think it's cheap. I'm selling my clothes cheap here. So yeah. Sorry about my voice. Still struggling with some kind of virus in the body. Not quite figuring out what to do with that. Sleeping might be a solution, but my body don't want to sleep either, so I'll just live with this. Trading of also some lime is something I have started doing, and broadcloth, because we do have a lot of that actually in the city, or not a lot, but we're not using as much. So, and apples, we got some of them also, but it's kind of it's November, and we just harvested the apples into the city, or from the fields or orchards, and I don't think it is really a good idea. What I think is a good idea is the lime, because I'll just set up a new batch of that. But I need to also get some money into my city, so trying to rely more of trade instead of the wages and taxes and all of that, because that won't get me anywhere. But yeah, as you can see, there is some. It's not a lot of problems in the city. You have a lot of storages being full, and somebody wants warm clothes, and well, it's the alcohol that is the it's the biggest problems. We don't have enough of the alcohol flowing in the city to sustain the um, the tavern. So yeah, we'll have to look into that. I think I have a plan to make the alcohol flow better in the city. And as we are more people in the city, there is also a lot more people dying. So I think Game is telling me that there isn't anywhere to bury people that die, so I will have to place down one of those two. But there is a lot of things happening in the game right now, so I kind of get distracted. I don't know if it's due to me being fighting the sickness, and my head is not quite where it should be, or if it's just that there is a lot of things to handle right now. But yeah, trying to set up also the trading dock so that um, I'm kind of wondering because you can't fish on the river or the sea in the winter. And the tradesmen, they came right before winter. It was November and now it's snowing. And will they come to collect the goods when spring arrives, and how will that work? So I'm just also trying to figure out that because now I'm spending a lot of my workforce on delivering the goods to the place, and it's also goods that yeah, placing down the burial plot. We have a lot of dead people laying in the what I like to call the cemetery. So yeah, but I guess we will have to place down more of them just so that we don't have dead people lying around the town all the time. That wouldn't be great, would it? I played a game once. I think it was called Depraved, and if you didn't have a burial or a place to bury people, they would just lie rotting in the streets. That is kind of a fun game. Do recommend that one, but also recommend playing Ostriv, as it's also a good game. But yeah, still wondering, will the tradesmen come during winter? I don't know. They won't come during winter because it's ice. They won't ice skate down from wherever they live and come visit us and deliver the goods back home on ice skates with sleds behind them. No, no. I guess we'll have to wait until springtime before we see them, and I don't know if they still want the goods when springtime comes around. So yeah, that will be something to figure out. But they're catchy. I think I managed to say that right now. They are our regular partner in crime. I almost said, but we trade off a lot of the charcoal to them, and we earn lots of money doing that. So that is good. I have actually stuck my trade post with the 10,000 charcoal being at the place all the time, so we can just and they keep showing up quite regularly, and they come by horse, so they are not affected by the winter. So yeah, selling off a lot of the charcoal for them, but we do have a lot of them in store also. And it's kind of stupid to be selling off apples to them, which I'm already selling to the other place. But I'm unsure if the other place if they will come when spring comes. So I kind of need the money right now. So and I don't think there is a level of friendliness towards each other in this game. So I don't think they will hold a grudge if I do not have the apples for them when springtime comes, because I also think that if I don't sell them off now, my people will eat them. So yeah, not really sure what I'm doing. I'm blaming this apple trade on my sickness. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best thing to do. Blame it on something else than me being not that smart right now. And yeah, we're in springtime again. The forestry which I had placed down in the middle of town, the second forestry I placed down, and that one is now cleared off. So that leaves room for more buildings, and I do love the row houses. So I think I will just add some of them in the middle of the town just to squeeze in more people right around this part of town. And I do really want to have I wish I could have two, the corner one and the one with a star underneath, but I it's kind of a tight squeeze, and something is kind of blocking it. There's something on the ground there. I guess it's materials from when I tore down the forestry. But yeah, I'm placing down the corner one alone. Well, I kind of think it looked cool, but I'll start off with the store one just because I want store here. Yeah, new visitors has arrived. I kind of jumped here and I have been playing some of recording. I didn't record the entire thing. And the tradesmen from the river, they came in the springtime and I couldn't deliver the apples to them. So shame on me, but nevertheless, I learned something from that. And knowledge is always a good thing. And yeah, as I said earlier, I think this might be the one of the last episodes of this game because it keeps on shutting down on me, and I don't like that. I get bothered when my computer doesn't cooperate with me, and I guess I shouldn't go out and buy a new one right now because then I think my husband wouldn't be very impressed by me. So yeah, I'll just have to live with the fact that we are soon leaving this beautiful city. But I'll keep on pushing the computer as far as I can push it, and we will have to see how far that is. Right now, we are at 345. It would be kind of cool if we could reach 400 before I bang my head into the wall too hard because of my computer and decide that I'm not bothering with this anymore. So yeah, um, I will be building quite a lot right now just because I want to get up to 400 before I call it quits on the city. So as you can see, I have lined up a lot of houses and a lot of row houses also. And I'm trying not to decorate too much because I think that also affects the gameplay right now with all the stuff being in the city. So yeah, it's kind of affecting how I enjoy the game right now. So I'm sorry about that, but it's not over yet, and kind of was struggling with the fishing docks, so I decided to place down a few houses over there. But I also decided that I didn't want the houses. I wanted the row houses. So that family, the one living in the built up village house, they will have to the Dubinsky family. They will have to move into a row house when that one is up. And the other house, I just canceled that one before it was built up because I'm going to have row houses. The corner row house, it will be here, and yeah. I think it will be pretty. And I was also struggling with the village or the farm to have enough workers work on that one, or laborers. So I added a few houses also on this side of the river, the new side of the river, and trying to make that area also kind of look beautiful, just because they deserve having a beautiful neighborhood. I don't know, just placing down stuff, hoping to reach the 400 and hoping that the computer doesn't crash while we're waiting for that. So yeah, Balaklia. It's not balalaika, as I said, but I will still call it balalaika. We do not trade much with them, but I guess that is due to them not being able to provide us with much that we need, because we do have the horses, we do have all the animals, and we don't need more animals, or we need more animals, but we can't keep more animals right now. So just focusing on trying to place down more houses on this side of the river, I feel like is a necessary thing to keep expanding the city in a good way. And yeah, that row house, the one in the middle of the city, that one is going up, and at the speed of lightning. I think it will look quite nice, and I think I will try to squeeze in the corner house right beside it, just to see if that is a thing. Money wise, right now we're doing good. It's because of the trade. I'm trading off charcoal salt. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm trading off. But we keep getting a lot of money for it, and I also traded or imported a lot of potatoes and wheat just to have for all the animals and the people. And so we're doing quite good, actually. We're not making all the food by ourselves, but we do have food. As long as people have the time and the money to buy the food, we do have food. But look at this building being built up. It's very nice to watch them and see how the animation builds up the row house with the store. I love the row houses with the stores. I'm yeah, I like the change this brings to the game. Just look at it. Oh, it's almost done. Or well, it's not almost done, but soon it will be done. And while looking at it, I will just drink some water and try to keep my voice in. Well, who's visiting? It's their Kachi. They should be wanting the charcoal from us. Yeah, there you go. And we actually do have a lot of sunflower oil, but I didn't bother, or I could have bothered selling some of it off, but no, I don't want to trade it off. And they keep distracting me, the tradesmen, when they arrive, because I lose track of what I was doing. But right now, I'm just watching the row house being completed. So that I don't forget on doing. But yeah, last pieces, and there we go. It's up and running. We have the store. I will stock the store with whatever is available in the city, and I think I will have a lot of meat in the store. And maybe I want the pork and the let's see. Let's take the sunflower oil. And what I find kind of annoying is that when you place down a new building, you have to set the rules of delivery and stuff to that rule to that so that the carter and the goods can be delivered by wagon. So I think I keep forgetting to do that, and I think that they should just apply when I add apply to all buildings. It should apply to new buildings also, but it's not a big deal, except that I keep forgetting to do it. And we are tearing down the house. The family moved out. They moved into the row house. Guess that's better for them because there is almost just row houses being put up right now. And I have a stone bridge. I wanted to try out building a stone bridge just because I'm adding more bridges over the river. I don't know if that one will look nice or not, but you gotta try. And wondering if I should add a bridge over the water or the lake, but it, oh wow, it costs a lot of money, so no, I won't do that. They will just have to walk around instead of walking over. And we have alcohol, so let's open up the tavern and people can enjoy some goods at the tavern. And yeah, again, we have a visitor from Darachi. And we haven't finished trading off the other charcoal, but I'll just. Yeah, you can have more if you want to have more. That's okay. But other than that, we don't we don't need much, and they don't want much that we have. If if you know what I mean. But yeah, we will see. Also added a granary on this side of the river just because it was a long way for them to transport the harvest that came off of the farms when the farms or when the farm over here were producing crops in the fields and grains. So I thought that adding a granary on that side would be a smart move. And here they are. Well, let's see. I'm kind of all over the place right now. We have a store, it's full. We have another store, that one is full. I kind of waste having two stores that close, but yeah. And the pottery, that one is up. I have to look into that because I still haven't figured out how to make the glaze. So I will have to figure out that. And but trying to stock or have people working at that place. But I don't think I'll figure out the glazing stuff right now. And there's the distillery, adding people to work at that one also. I completely forgot that I had those. But yeah, I think I'll just start ending this episode here now. looking for a way to make glaze. I think I will have to Google my way into it or look at some tips. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this crazy episode of Ostriv. I'll be back with another one. Maybe the last one. I think it will be the last one. But yeah. Hope you're having a good day. And I do thank you for watching. And I'll see you again later. Bye.